Hello, good morning, Professor. My name is Masoom Modi. Here is my student ID, course code, course name, and assignment one, and little bit description. It was all about creating the app UI using some wireframing tools and in Xcode. So here is my Word document, which includes the wireframe UI. So this is the table of content, and this is my first UI wireframe. So I put the title here to fill the gap. This was my first try. Here is the uh, label of what you are typing or what you are entering, and this is the result label, which is in kind of orange color. So this whole result area is in a little bit gray color, and the input area is in white color, flat white color with the number buttons without any border or button type effect. It was just a number, and these are the operations. Initially, I put this backspace arrow over the near the C clear button, but then I realized that it would be handy for a single hand user to just don't go to like the leftmost area of the mobile and just click the clear from here. So these are the main essential operations button, so I put it in a this way. But as I've shown you that you find it little bit dull, or maybe we can say subtle, and I have decided to create another wireframe, which is this one. So in this, everything is almost same. I just remove the title, make buttons more clear with the background, and increase the spacing between the buttons, and just align the result area on the right hand side. This sounds appealing to me, so I have decided to go with this wireframe because this like feels like you are pressing the buttons and not just the label text. So I'll now just move to the Xcode project, and this is my view controller.swift. This file controls the UI, but this assignment one was about only the UI design, not any interactions. So you cannot see anything here other than my details. So these are the details that were there initially. I have to just put my student ID here in comment, and let's go to the main storyboard, which is like UI of the application. So here what I have done is like initially I put everything using drag and drop. Just started with the top result area. I just put the labels and make the color. Then I started in the bottom area that I have put one square, not exactly the square button, but yeah, just put that button and make duplicate four times, and then I went here and added embedded in a stack view. Then I created like kind of row for them, and I just duplicate it for like five times more. And initially I just make the colors and fill the colors and background and the font size and all. Then I have done the minimum font scale for this result and this area, so that if user keeps typing it, then font size will decrease according to the input of the size. Then I uh, make the this is the stack view, right? So let me just open it. This is my input view. I changed the name so that I can better understand. This is my result view. So I put this in a stack view, and as you can see, I just distribute it, fill it equally. So it will, make the buttons equally for each and every screen. Like they will distribute the space between them equally. Also, I added the margin constraint, lots of them. I have to learn from the LinkedIn that how margin constraint can be applied like properly, so that it should be responsive. So as you can see, the margin constraint are here. I added top margin, bottom margin, right, left, and all. So while adding the margin, I got to know that it defaults goes to its parent controller, and then the safe area, and mm, that goes on and on. So I have to keep that in also mind, and I also make the align constraint also to, sorry, it's kind of loading. Yeah, I just make the align constraint for the input view, and you can see I have also aligned the result view from right hand side, and I have also added the equal height constraint to make sure that this result view and input view uh, like remains the same for each device, like 70% and 30%. So that was all I have done in assignment one to make sure that it is responsive. It doesn't matter it's a portrait or in landscape orientation. So I'll just change the design as of now from here. Later on, I'll try to, put the result view just left hand side and all the inputs on the right hand side. But so far, I can achieve only this, and this can be done like it's looking good in iPhone 8 as well, and 11 Pro as well. So as you can see, this whole design is responsive with the help of constraints and constraints. And now I'll show you my emulate simulator, which is running the same UI. So yep, buttons are clicky as you can see, but later on in part 2, we'll do some basics of these buttons and change the value and do some calculations. So that's it from my side, and I think I have learned a lot from your videos on YouTube and from your online lectures as well. I have also learned the things about content on YouTube and some LinkedIn learning videos, and that was a great experience. Thank you so much.